This earth of yours will be reduced to a burned-out cinder.
Real wrath of God type stuff.
Biblical.
No, not yet.
Gentlemen, you can't fight in here. This is the war room.
I came here to give you these facts.
Dogs and cats living together. Fastest carrier.
We're going to live on. Today, we celebrate.
Flabbergasted by the Audacity. Oh, so you want to start? Is that it?
For a whole month I'm started, I told you.
You didn't start last time.
I did start last time.
You kind of like... Oh, no, you allowed me to start it then.
I allowed you for Black History Month.
I appreciate that.
This week it will not be the same.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Super Bowl weekend, bitch.
Oh, we're going to talk about that?
Of course we are.
God, I hate the Super Bowl. Nothing super about
You
it.
know what's so funny about the Super Bowl? They actually showed the amount of people that watch it compared to the World Cup. It's like not even close. Like the comparison's like 150 million for Super Bowl and like 1.2 billion for like soccer.
There's that big of a gap?
Yeah, it's a big ass gap.
Wow.
But they made more money, like in terms of like money raised or money like earned during the Super Bowl than they did during the World Cup.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so like
You know why? You know why? Because poor people love soccer.
Maybe. Well, if you look at it around the world, I saw like another chart like around the world, like what is the most popular sport. Of course, only in America is American football, and for some reason Australia. I don't know what Australia's got going on.
That.
Yeah, or they have their own version of football. Australia has their own football, I think. That's not like soccer, basically. But everywhere else, like majority of the world agrees that soccer is like the most universal loved sport. Like, there's not many countries that go away from that. There's like your typical, like I think India's cricket. Very popular in India.
Really? Cricket?
Yeah, cricket is very popular.
The whitest sport.
Yeah, it's super popular. I don't know why. I think, from what I remember from memory, I think that was it. But yeah, so, I mean, I watched it. It's the only football game that I'll watch during the whole year. I will refuse to watch any other game because there are so many rules and exceptions and, like, the plays last for 20 seconds. Half the time you're just watching them go, okay, 42, hut. And a play happens for like 10 seconds.
You blink and it's over.
Yeah, then I'm like, okay. I mean, the game was close. I think what I found pretty funny was apparently there was two brothers who were playing on opposite teams. So the mother had like a jersey that was split down the middle.
You've said this before.
Yeah,
you said it last week. Okay.
Yeah.
I was having a deja vu moment. I'm like, wait, am I in the Matrix?
And it was funny because when the brother won, the other brother said, "Fuck you, congratulations." That's what he said to him as he won by. I was like, oh, that's pretty funny. And we gotta talk about Rihanna. So she's pregnant.
You're just jumping around everywhere. Jesus.
Well, she was in the Super Bowl, right?
She was in the Super Bowl?
Well, she was in the halftime show.
With the baby?
This is the craziest part, right?
That's crazy. The kid's not even born yet. Got to be on stage for the Super Bowl. That's wild.
First of all, Rihanna kept the Super Bowl, like in terms of like the show, very, very quiet. She took two questions at like an interview that she had. Two questions, and they were both from kids. She didn't even take it from any adults. It was like two kids.
Because she's going to have kids.
I guess, maybe. So she was like, all she said was, there will be a special guest with me, and that's it.
That's cute.
The guest is the kid.
That's so funny. No one on stage? Where's the guest?
Yeah.
My Bella.
Yeah, after I didn't notice she was pregnant because I was watching the performance, and I'm going, Rihanna's not a big dancer, but I'm going, she can dance.
She's dancing less than normal?
Yeah, she's just kind of like this, I'm like, as you saw, like, she had a bit of a belly, so I'm going, when does she have her
She
kid?
had a big lunch, that's why.
Because I'm thinking to myself, maybe she, when you have a kid, there is like that fat that's still there that will eventually die down, but when you just finish having a baby.
Wait, she's already had a child before?
Yeah, she had one. She had one 6 months ago. Okay. 6 months ago, she already had a kid. So I was like, I didn't know 6 months. I'm thinking, okay, maybe I'm not a woman, so I don't know what it means. Like, when after you have a kid, do you have to like kind of rest for a little bit? Because I feel like your skin expands, have to retract. Maybe that's why. But no, she was just pregnant again, basically. The performance was good. A friend of mine told me a really funny thing. If everyone hasn't watched the Super Bowl performance yet, do it, but watch it with this mindset. For those who are not going to watch it, I'm going to visualize it for you. Rihanna was wearing red for the whole set. All her dancers were wearing white, right? So what one of my friends said was, they go, those are all the sperm. And they're going to her, she's the red one. I was like, I never imagined it like that, and now I can never unsee it.
I wonder if they thought about that.
I don't know. I want to think that
during the show, it was like, wait.
Yeah.
No.
I like Rihanna. She's a good performer.
Yeah.
Was it better than like? I think for me, my all-time favorite was when Dr. Dre brought like Snoop Dogg and Kendrick Lamar, 50 Cent, Mary J. That was a fucking party. And Eminem. That was a fucking party. That was a party and a half. That was like it felt like 12 minutes. Like, it was only 12 minutes long, but like it felt like 50. Like it was so much shit.
It felt like 50?
Yeah, it felt long.
Isn't that a bad thing?
No, it was great because I was like, I felt like it was Rihanna. Like, I watched it. I'm like, of course, you didn't include every hit, but I watched it. I was like, okay, that was good. But like, that was like, fuck. Like, I wish it was longer than 50, but like, it felt long because of how many artists were there, how jam packed it was. I enjoyed it. I think that was one of my favorites by far. And Michael Jackson did it, and Prince did it, and I think I know how much I love those two. But that was a great, like, collaborative performance. You know that they don't get paid for that, right?
Yeah, we talked about this before. Like,
Yeah.
I think at least twice.
Yeah.
I always thought they would get paid, but no, they pay them.
Yeah.
Because it's like big advertising essentially
100%,
for themselves.
100%.
Yeah. But you know, if she wants to have an abortion, it's called Chris Brown.
There's someone who wrote that. I saw someone on Twitter.
It's
was
an
like,
obvious joke.
It was like, what happened if Chris Brown was like just ran on stage and beat her? I was like, Jesus.
Dude, the
Christ.
special guest is Chris Brown. Punches her in the stomach. There can only be one special guest.
That would be terrible. But yeah, Super Bowl was great. By the team that I was rooting for won, so it was very. Nor do I really care because it's not my preferred team, but it was a team that I liked more than the others. So I was like, good on you guys. They won 2 years back to back. So.
Did you even say who won?
Kansas City Chiefs.
Okay, I don't think you said that.
Yeah.
Like ever.
Kansas City Chiefs.
It's kind of a big point.
Well,
you said like they're not my favorite team, and I'm like, did he mention the team?
If you're not a football fan, you really don't give a flying fuck.
That's
but, like,
yeah, that's true. If you don't know who won, you're not a football fan.
Exactly.
And even if you tell the team, you don't fucking care.
Yeah. But yeah, so
so
Super Bowl weekend, BLM. Go ahead. You can
thank
start.
you.
Yeah.
So I can actually start the show now.
Yes, you can. Yeah.
Okay, so Valentine's Day was yesterday.
I forgot. You know what's so funny? I forgot.
Are you in a relationship?
Not really.
Semi? You're like almost in it?
I'm in what the cool kids call a situation.
You're dipping a toe in a pool, right?
No, I'm not.
Not even?
It's called situation.
Just walking alongside the pool like I could, but
I'm walking on the water.
Fucking Jesus over here.
Have you ever heard of this term? It's called a situation.
I'm in a Oh god,
Did you hear about that?
What does that mean exactly? I've heard it
so,
before.
This is what I'm like I said, I get to coach kids, so this is like...
This is not a good thing.
No, it is.
You're talking about kids, I'm asking you about your relationship. Okay, continue.
Well, no, but kids, I get to learn about the new hip shit or the new words that are coming out through the girls that I coach, right? So one of the girls said, oh, like, me and him are in a situationship. And I was like, okay, I've heard of relationship, I've heard of friendship. What the fuck's a situationship? So she goes, so basically, what it means is that in millennial terms, it's a fuck buddy. It's a fuck buddy.
They just made it nicer sounding?
Nicer sounding, but it's like you also go on dates. Like you also will like see each other outside of just having sex. But you're
just dating.
But like you're not. I don't know. Listen, I don't know.
It's the dumbest shit ever.
I heard that and I instantly started like looking at videos and I found like this channel on TikTok that has girls and guys, mostly women, which I found very funny, that will screenshot their conversations with their situationships, and it's either one or two things. I either get like where the guy's like super like I miss you, I can't wait to see you, all this stuff, but they're not dating, or it's like the guy's like roasting her constantly. She'll be like, she's like, what am I doing today? And he goes, I've been away for 5 minutes and you're already texting me. Shut the fuck up. I'm like, okay, that's pretty funny.
That's
so
great.
I'm not. So it's like that middle ground where it's like you're kind of dating, but you're not dating. Like there are already aspects of dating, but you're not official. It's weird. It's very strange. I didn't really understand it, but that's basically what I'm going through right now. So I'm in a situationship.
Okay.
As far as I can tell.
Okay.
But yeah, Valentine's Day was yesterday. What did you do, Mr. in a relationship?
Okay.
Bitch.
Well.
Fucking asshole.
Thank you.
Kill
Well,
yourself.
we had a nice dinner by candlelight.
Did you actually?
I cooked. She didn't like it.
Okay, wait. What'd you cook?
She picked the recipe.
Oh.
It was a recipe that we had made previously once that we both enjoyed. We tried to make it again.
Okay, but wait, did you make it by yourself?
No, we made it together.
Oh, you made it together?
We made it together.
Okay. No, but like yesterday, like you also made it together?
Oh, well, I had school, she had work and all that.
So, okay.
We celebrated over the weekend.
What I'm asking is, did you yourself cook the food yesterday without her there?
No, what the fuck?
No, because, no.
On Saturday. On Saturday we did.
I know, but what I'm asking is because he didn't like it.
I'm so. What are you doing?
Cause I'm trying.
Why would I cook a dinner alone?
No, you cooked the food, but you ate it with her. I'm just asking.
Yes.
Okay, but you cooked it by yourself.
No, we cooked it together on Saturday.
Oh, okay. Because I thought the first time you cooked it together, and then you didn't the second time around.
Okay. Because the recipe we've made prior, last year.
Yes.
And we made it again.
Okay.
For
And
Valentine's.
you didn't like it this time.
Yeah, because I made it too spicy apparently.
Oh, so you fucked up.
Yeah.
Good job.
She wasn't mad though. Or if she was, she hit it very well.
Okay.
Anyways, we pointed. The Thursday previous to that Saturday, last Thursday,
Yeah.
Titanic came out for its 25th anniversary in theaters.
Okay.
And I was like, I have to see this.
Have you? Wait, hold on. You never watched it?
It's one of my favorite movies.
Okay.
And
so
I
you
was like,
watched
I
it.
gotta see this in theaters on the big screen.
Oh, okay. So
Which is why when Jamal came in just now, I was
Okay.
watching Titanic sink in real time.
Okay.
Alright? Because for me, it's all about the boat.
You are such a dark person.
I-
The main part of the movie is about Jack and Rose and the relationship. Patrick, it's about the boat for me.
Dude, the boat's the main character. The boat can get it.
when the wolf cracked in half, I was hard. I was like,
Dude, okay, the first half of the movie is a romance. The second half is an action movie, okay? It's
It is,
incredible. It's so
it
good.
definitely. I'll be honest with you. I think it's a great movie. I can't stand it. I've watched it
Can't
twice,
stand it?
and I'll never watch it again. It's the most boring 3 hours of my entire life.
Really?
The first hour and a
You
half.
don't even like when the ship starts sinking?
No, it's just so badly that it's just like
It's what?
no,
What?
no. For me, it's just, I think there's so many things in that movie where I'm just like, hey, yo, what the fuck is happening right now? It's
Like what? Name one thing.
Okay, when I think
I thought for a second I thought you were gonna say, why is there ice in the water?
no, but like when they I forgot when exactly, but like I think the poor people are downstairs.
Yes.
And the guy just like locks the gate.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Because the rich people have priority.
but there's no key. He just closed the door. Can't you just open it?
When?
When he closed it.
There's one scene I'm thinking of where he does lock it with keys.
He does lock it with. Okay, maybe I don't
You
remember that
blinked,
part.
you missed the
Yeah,
keys.
maybe because I was like, I'm going. Can't you just open?
You think the poor people are just so well disciplined that a rich person closes the door?
You're
Oh,
like-
you can't go through there.
Yeah. I'm like, can't you open that? Can't you
No,
just
no.
get through that? I don't know. I watched the movie. I think it's a great. Like, I understand why it's so good, but me personally, I watched it twice and I said, that's it. I don't need to watch it again. It's a movie about a boat sinking for 3 hours, and they turned it into a romance halfway. Like they integrated a romance in the middle of the story. They're like, here guys, there's a boat sinking, but let's add a little bit of romance. Let's take a poor person.
Well, you need a story happening on the ship.
Yeah, well,
I mean, logically, you could.
drum it, like one of your French girls. Go on. There's a whole titty in that movie. That shit blew my mind.
There's two.
Is it both of them? You see both?
Well, of course, you see both.
Oh,
of them.
okay. There's only one titty.
They're excellent, by the way.
They're excellent. They're so perky. It's awesome. But yeah, so you still have to go see it? How was that?
Oh, it was incredible.
Yeah,
I'm very happy I did that.
Yeah.
Because I missed Jurassic Park when they came out for its anniversary.
True, Did you do it? Did you go to the one where it's like, I'm not sure that they do it at Guzzo. Did you go to Guzzo?
No, Cineplex.
Okay, so did you go to the one where it's like they have it on the wall a little bit?
The Screen X or something?
Yeah, it's like
No, it was just
270?
it was 3D though.
it was. Ew. It's 3D.
I didn't even notice it halfway through.
Yeah.
At first, I was like, "This is gonna
I
be."
have
annoying.
not noticed 3D in like years.
I swear, it came and went.
It
like,
came and went.
in
And
like the 80s,
no,
and
it
then
came
it
and
came
just
back.
never left.
It's always there in the background. Like,
Yeah.
hey guys, if you want glasses, why the fuck would I want glasses?
For me who wears glasses on a regular basis, that shit's so fucking annoying to put on top of your glasses. Like, I hate it. I hate it. No, but I'm glad you went to go see it.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like the sound would have been fucking spectacular. The sound would have been really, really like well done.
Honestly, I prefer my home stereo system.
Really?
Yeah, because I'm deaf, so I want everything loud.
Well, yeah. It was not loud in the theater. I don't understand.
I would have preferred louder. Like, it sounded great, obviously,
Okay.
but I just would have, like, can you just turn that up to, like, 11?
Okay. That's like a 10. Like, no, I think
I'll put it this way. My stereo is always on 12
Fuck. Okay.
out
Wow.
of 20. So.
Wow. Yeah, pretty good. Okay.
Yeah, so I had a wonderful Valentine's Day. I hope
That's great.
others in relationships
I
did
did.
too. And those who aren't, treated your right hand well.
Well, actually, I read this too. Also, it's called Valentine's Day, where girls.
Oh, they
to
go out
hang
to like
together.
brunch or something.
Yeah, I was like,
And they just bitch and complain the whole time about men.
I don't know about you, but I was like, I was going through my Instagram and I was just kind of seeing, I'm like, oh, let's see who's actually single, because that's when you know, right? When you start seeing like posts, where you see like, what's this for?
If they're posting on the day of Valentine's Day, they're single.
No, like there's people who had couples that posted, but it's like people who posted, they posted with their significant other. Who are single, so picture them smiling, going, "Happy Valentine's Day." I'm like, "Oh, you're single, bitch, huh? You single, huh?" You know, I just found it funny. I was like, "Oh, okay." Not only me, I was like going through, I was like, "Oh, you're single, cool, all right, let's keep going," you know. But
yeah, at that point, you're just using it like a dating app.
Exactly, right? It's like who to like hit up, basically. And be
Jeez.
like, yo, like, I saw that you were single on Valentine's Day. You trying to change that for next year, something like that?
Yeah. So I guess my words of wisdom this week are, Titanic's a great movie. Anyways.
Interesting words of wisdom for Valentine's Day.
Yeah. Let's get into some real news.
Yes.
Yeah, fuck the Super Bowl, right, Jamal?
That was real news.
Not to me. Anyways.
Okay.
Did you know, since the Chinese UFO was shot down, 3 have been shot down in this past week?
So we both had the same story. That's awesome.
Oh, it keeps happening.
Yeah.
I got to avoid major stories because you seem to grab those too.
Well, because my mom has the news on when I'm like waking up in the morning, when I'm like in my bed watching TikTok, so I kind of hear what's
Is
happening.
that how you start your day with TikTok?
I started with my social media.
That's
yeah.
disgusting. You should stop that. Take a break and see how you feel.
No,
Yes.
I don't want to feel depressed.
That's a sign of addiction.
Well, I mean...
So, Jamal doesn't do drugs, Jamal doesn't drink, but he's addicted to social media.
I will say I wake up, I'll like stretch, I'll mostly just sit in my bed, and I have like... Cause my phone has do not disturb from 3 a.m. to 8 a.m. So like, I'm not seeing rings during that time. So if anything like happened, I will only see it after 8 o'clock. Like I won't see any prompts. So like my dad texted me this morning about some stuff, and I'll answer all that. I'll go through my social media real quick, check a couple TikToks, and then I'm up and I'm out of bed. But yeah, so I heard about that. What's
I got halfway through that, you just realized, yeah, this is boring.
Yeah.
Back to the UFOs.
So I mean, well, you know that we shot that one. Canada shot that.
Yes, I read that. Like Trudeau actually gave the order. I'm like,
Yeah.
How good must that feel?
Oh, he
never gets to do anything.
He must have fucked his wife so hard that night. Must have felt like such a fucking man that night. He'd be like, what's the been like? I fucking shot that.
I could just imagine her. She's just getting off of it too.
Yeah,
Like,
just
say the line. Say the line. Take the shot.
It's like, who shot the UFO? You did. Yeah.
I did, bitch.
Yeah. So,
Meanwhile, Biden, sir, should we take the shot? Take what? Should we shoot down the UFO?
What
the
UFO?
what? There's
Yeah.
a UFO? You have to ask him like 10 fucking times.
Yeah. It's like just getting all the information. So they haven't said what the other 3 are.
They're aliens.
Okay, buddy.
You know how I know that?
How do you know that?
Because they specifically came out and said it's not aliens. Which
Okay.
means it's aliens.
Alright, fair enough. This is what I found interesting. Did you know that Canada, the jet that they used to shoot it down, I think they said it's one out of 10 still functioning fighter jets out of like 200 that we have?
We have 200, only 10 work?
Yeah.
That's great.
That's why Trudeau bought some. He bought like the newest like jets that you can buy. Like we're only gonna get them in like 2029. I'm like, dude, that's so late. Like that's what I said.
Dude,
if anyone
World War III's on the brink, and you're gonna get them in 2029.
That's why like everyone's like, oh, like Canada, like it's still nice place to live. Yes, because we have Big Brother United States covering our ass. Because they know. I think any country knows if you pick a fight with Canada, you're picking a fight with America, and you don't want to do that.
Well, that's why like some. I don't not conservatives necessarily, but like USA, like
Yeah.
I was gonna say capitalists, like what patriots are
Yeah.
like. Why don't we just take Canada?
They
could.
Yeah, I think it's so funny that the 2 times that they actually tried to take Canada, that Canada won.
Well, that was in like what 1700.
No, the most recent was like 1900s.
You're thinking of Canadian bacon with John Candy,
No.
which is where the U.S. invades Canada. It's the easiest shit ever.
No, but okay. Oh, maybe it was a bit later in history. Okay, or earlier. Sorry, like 1800s. All I know is that we burnt down the White House. That's why it's called the White House. That's all I know.
It's called the White House because it's burned down.
Well, yeah,
Wouldn't it be the gray house
we burnt it. We burnt it to black. They painted it white. It was originally like brown or something.
Wow.
And then we marched down, we burnt it.
So you should thank us, because I feel like brown would be worse than white.
Yeah.
The
yeah.
brown house?
The
It's
brown
not like
house?
a shit house.
Yeah. No, so yeah, we burnt it down. That's like, my other favorite story was, I forgot what war it was. I think it was the War of 1812 with like Canada and America, where Americans had 10,000 troops, and Canada only had 1,000 in like a particular area. But the Canadians knew that the Americans can see where they were, right? So what they do was there was like a cliff that they knew that the Americans could see. So they took the 1,000 troops and they marched around the cliff. And when they went back, they changed the outfits, they changed formations, and did it again, and changed the outfits 10 times to make it look like they actually had 10,000 troops.
I can just imagine the guy writing it down like 1,000 troops. Like 4 hours later, what the fuck? There's like 50,000 troops.
And they
meanwhile,
left.
they're all like changing like it's a fucking play or something. Hurry, change! Just rip the clothes off.
And they left. I found it so funny. I was like, wow. So good on Canada.
Oh, isn't the line in their national anthem "and our flag was still there" was them living in fear of Canadians
Maybe.
or something? I think it is.
Maybe,
There's something about
yeah.
the flag.
Honestly, but yeah. So no, but in this day and age, they could totally do that. Yeah.
Dude, they'd roll up and half of us would be like, I thought we were already kind of like...
Are we already there? Yeah.
In a way.
I wish they just take Quebec.
You're gonna turn Canada into a state. Like the name is gonna be Canada. Just
Canada's
one
a
big
big
state.
ass state. That would be so nice. Then Quebec would no longer have the power that they have in being French. That would be so awesome. Fucking French people. Anyways, go ahead.
Did you hear about the Ohio train derailment?
No, actually, I wanted to not hear about. Go
Did you
ahead.
hear about that?
No, I did not hear about that. Yeah.
I feel like are you patronizing me? What are you doing?
No, I actually.
There's like a tone I'm hearing.
No, I actually did not hear about.
Okay,
it.
so like a train derailed.
I know. No, okay.
I fucking knew it. A train derailed, and guess where? Ohio.
Crazy.
Carrying horrible chemicals, and the train caught fire, and it was like a giant plume of smoke going up in the air. It looks like an atomic bomb went off. And
Are they dead?
people are reporting livestock dying, and they believe it's because of the chemicals burning.
But are they dead?
Who?
Ohio people.
Ohio people?
Yeah.
No people except for train people? But people are worrying because if it's killing livestock just from being inhaled while they're outside,
Yeah.
what's it going to do to people? So, like,
Kill them.
one woman said, like, maybe in 20 years we're all going to get cancer.
In that particular area? Yeah, maybe.
It's entirely possible. So, like, Jamal, would you leave this area?
But I leave Montreal.
If you it happened in Montreal, would you leave?
If I knew people were dying, yeah.
So only after, like, one person dies, you'd be like, yeah, I might leave.
Well, yeah, like, if the chemical exploded, livestock's dying. I think livestock already, I'm like, Well, you know what I'd probably do? I would probably, like, go to Ottawa, chill there for, like, a couple weeks, and then come back. Be like, are we good? Like, just chill? Yeah.
I guess just a couple weeks. Like, it's a vacation.
Well, no, 'cause I love where I live. That's why I wouldn't, like, permanently move, I don't think.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I did not. No, I actually did not hear about that. So.
Yeah, I'd pull out my hazmat suit and just stay there.
You have one?
It's in the mail.
Yeah. Okay. So you don't have one. Okay. I want to make sure.
Everyone on Amazon gave it 5 stars. Mine was only 4, so.
It's funny.
Disney is planning on selling some of its Disney Plus content to third-party publishers to slow their plummet into bankruptcy.
Who's gonna buy that?
That's what I thought too.
Who's gonna buy it? Honestly?
All of the like original content is awful
Yeah.
and gets terrible reviews and ratings.
Yeah.
So who would be like, you know, I'm gonna buy that?
Yeah, like no one's gonna fucking.
And would they even dare to sell something like Marvel or Star Wars?
No, they're not gonna sell that.
It's like the only thing bringing people
yeah,
there.
Yeah. No, they wouldn't sell that. Like the Mandalorian has the 3rd season, right, coming up, something like that.
Something like that. But
Yeah.
I feel like the hype for that died.
I forgot it was still going.
Yeah.
I saw that after. I was like, oh yeah, I still forgot about Baby Yoda and all that stuff.
Yeah, they're essentially just delaying the inevitable.
Yeah, it's gonna die eventually.
Yeah. It's like they peaked in 2019 and ever since.
Oh
just
yeah, it's done. It's finished. It's so
horrible.
Yeah, 100%, 100,000%.
Oh.
So I did. I'm not. What did you want to do to what you watching? Are we doing it at the end?
Do you have anything else before you do that?
Let me check real quick. I do not think so. For once, actually, I did. Besides, like the balloons and the Super Bowl, there wasn't that much that happened this week.
Oh yes, there is, Jamal.
Oh, what has happened?
Netflix has officially pressed their self-destruct button
Oh yeah,
by
I knew
limiting
about
the
that.
account to only one address.
That's kind of false because I watched. Oh, you know what? I'll go into what you watched. That'd be great.
That's exactly what I'm doing already. It's a segue.
Nice.
Yeah, it affected my Valentine's weekend because we had planned on watching You. But I was at her house, and at her house, she uses her brother-in-law's account.
Okay.
The whole family uses his account. It's
That's
hilarious.
funny.
And it just happened to, they're just like, yeah, you can't do that anymore.
Mm.
I'm like, so how the fuck am I gonna watch you? So I ended up paying for a month, and I was like, oh.
Okay. And you watched it?
Yeah.
So now, so for the next 20 minutes, if you haven't watched the
Yeah. Well,
just stop watching the episode right now.
I don't even know if I'm going
Click
to
it
go
the
into
next week.
spoilers. I don't even know if I'm going to go into spoilers because I was underwhelmed by the whole thing.
Yeah, me too.
It was pretty
Yeah.
I was-
Like, I do like, okay, so like, warning, once again, because like, this is a really popular show. So
Spoiler.
first of all, same thing, right? Happened to me. I'm off my dad's account, right?
Yeah.
It let me go. It was weird. Like, it told me, like, you're not in the same household. Would you like to get, like, I had to put in my password.
Does it charge you more automatically then?
No.
No?
I put in the password. It warned me about something. I clicked OK and it let me
You
go.
didn't even read it?
No, I was like, clicked OK, and I was still able to watch my episodes. I was like, okay. It didn't affect me, so I was like, whatever.
Your next bill's gonna be like $40.
Exactly, right? My dad's gonna tell me, what the fuck happened?
Yeah.
So I was like, so I don't know. But I will say, I always like the writers of the show. I think they always find a different angle. And I think for the first time, it's like Joe's being hunted, I guess you could say, rather than him hunting.
He's not even being hunted, just being manipulated.
Yeah. I just don't like British people.
What? How do you not like... Okay, these British people are awful.
Yeah, okay.
But British
yeah.
people in general are
Yeah,
great.
they're super nice. But like these people are just their acting is so fucking bland. And the main chick, like the one that he likes, is the first time out of the 3 seasons, so like Love being one of them and Beck being the other, where I'm not attracted to her at all.
Really?
Nothing about her I found attractive.
I mean, when she's being a cunt, obviously not.
Not even that.
Oh.
Like none of it. None of it. I prefer Phoebe, like 1,000%.
Oh,
over-
the blonde?
Yeah, she's so hot.
Well, she's blonde, so
Yeah, she's,
that's how it goes.
yeah. But no, like everyone, like it's the first. I was like, I said this is the main interest. Like really, I just didn't like how quickly they kind of brushed off Marianne. They were like, hey, remember her? Remember the fact that he went all the way over here to find her? Here's one episode about it, and you'll never
It's
see
a
her again.
flashback, and I was like, really?
Yeah, I was like, right? Yeah, I was like, bro, like, I was like, okay. I thought he was gonna fuck the young chick, Nadia,
Which one's that?
the one from the class.
From the class. My class.
Well, he's a teacher, right?
Yes.
So
Oh, yeah, the
I thought he was
chick.
gonna fuck her.
Okay, yeah.
I thought he was gonna fuck her.
Mhm.
She's hot too. She's really hot.
You think so?
Yeah.
Huh.
Something about her. I don't know. It's weird. I'm not really sure to like brown.
Maybe because
girls,
she's so close to black, it's taboo for you?
It's fucked up. No, I thought it was like kind of hot. I don't know. The fact that he fucked Matthew is also kind of funny, or the guy.
The other professor? It was Matthew. I think it's Matthew.
Yeah, it's Matthew,
Something like
yeah.
that.
So, but just the last episode was like so underwhelming. I was
So
like,
dumb.
I was like,
It was
thought-
me the whole time, the person you suspected the whole time.
Yeah, this whole time I'm watching the show going, it can't be him. It'd be too easy for it to be him.
Literally,
So-
the whole show is just Joe being like, it's not them, it's not them, it's not them. It might be this guy.
Yeah.
Anyways, and then it ends up being that guy. I'm like, what do you mean?
I'm watching him going, it can't be him. So I'm thinking of anyone else. I'm thinking, Love's definitely dead. For a second, I would have thought it would have been the mom.
I thought it was going to be the baby.
No, but there was no age. There was no like 5 years later or anything like that. No. 'Cause
Even
of
if
the baby.
it's 5 years later, it's...
He's 6. He can be Stewie.
Okay.
He's Stewie. But like no, like I I thought it would have been like the mother from Love, but I think she's in a insane asylum. And the dad, we don't know where the dad went. The dad like is dead.
Yeah, but even if it was, it'd still be pretty lame.
That, or I thought it would have been the neighbor from the last season.
Yeah, dude.
That would have been cool. It
I like
would've
the
been
neighbor
him.
character.
Yeah, him or like the son.
Yeah, but why would he go all the way to after Joe? You
Well,
know?
because he still doesn't
Did
know.
Joe ruin that neighbor's life? I don't remember.
Yeah, he killed his wife. Well, sorry, Love killed his wife.
Yeah, it should have been the neighbor then.
Yeah, like, you know, like, okay, you kind of have Quinn come back with, like, the bodyguard guy there, who was, that was another weird character who, like, came and went so quick. He was like, hey, kill her, bye, and just never
That
saw
was
her.
weird. I don't know what that was about.
Yeah.
I was gonna let you off the hook if you killed this random chick for us. Like, but why?
Yeah, I was like, what the, so, I don't know, I'm just happy that it's back. I think it's more for the fact, it's like a comfort. I'm like, I'm happy that it's back. I was just hoping that with the 5 episodes, the 5th episode would have been also left on a cliffhanger.
It would have made you want to watch the rest.
To watch, because now I'm like,
No, I don't give a fuck.
Well, no, I don't give a fuck. But now I'm like,
My hype was killed essentially.
I'm going. What are you gonna do with it now? Like,
it's just gonna be him going after the other guy.
I guess, but like, I hope that they don't. That's the thing, because I guess you could say because of season 2 and season 3's connection between the two of them, because it was like you gotta get to see what happens with love and him having a baby and all this stuff. Like, you really
That was interesting.
That was really interesting, and then him even go at the end like, "Hello there, you," talking to the neighbor. So how does he end it here? Obviously, if we're gonna be predictable, then obviously it's gonna be what's her name? Kate?
The main bitch?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's gonna leave and then he's gonna go follow her or something. I feel.
Yeah.
But like
Oh.
also Adam had him in a piss kink is hilarious.
That was
the
yeah.
boyfriend.
That was interesting.
That was so funny. I was like, what's gonna happen? And I'm like, is he pissing on him? I was like, okay. And the bodyguard sits like in there. He's like, hello, bugger. What's he got over here? And you're like,
you do
like,
the worst British accent ever.
you like fucking like beats him up like twice.
Have a bit of a giggle.
Yeah, and he shoots him in the foot, but his toes missing.
That was a good moment.
That was funny.
For a second, I was like, "Oh fuck!" And it was like, if that would have hurt if I had toes. There.
Yeah, I was like, okay.
I was like, "Oh yeah,
yeah,
that's
you let
true."
me down.
That was a good moment. I
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
that was funny.
Yeah, but what I don't like about it is
Yeah.
in the third season, right?
Yeah.
We essentially get this like class division between the rich and like the middle class, because he's essentially middle class,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Even though
yeah.
he's technically in the real world rich
Yeah.
as fuck with a
Yeah.
house like that.
Yeah.
But you see that divide and how different like he is from how he hates them.
Yeah.
They're doing it again in this season. I'm like, we've seen that though. Can we just get something new?
True.
And they're all terrible characters. None of them are interesting.
None of them.
They're all
so
just
bland.
awful, and you want to see them all die, right?
Yeah.
Yet Joe is just protecting them like a superhero.
Well,
He literally every episode, I have to protect them. I have to protect them. And his reason? Because I don't want to kill them because I'm being manipulated to kill them.
I guess. Yeah.
So he obviously wants to kill them, but he just won't because someone's telling him, "Hey, you should kill them."
Well, I think that's the thing, right? Because like Joe's trying to put that life of killing behind him, but he can't, right? I think
Yeah, the obsession of love.
Yeah,
essentially.
well, just the obsession of like he wants to be he basically wants a woman to be like, thank you for killing all these people for me. I love you, and that's it. Like that's all he wants. And the thing is that, and that's why I loved Quinn's character so fucking much because he had that.
Yeah.
That was it.
She just turned a little crazy.
But the thing, I think, what the fact is that Joe didn't like the fact that he couldn't protect her. That she could
too
protect
independent?
herself. Yeah.
Too
Like,
independent?
well,
Okay.
think about it, right? Like, she kills the chick, the neighbor's wife in, like, 2 episodes. Not even, I think. And I'm going, and even the whole situation was, like, was like, the young kid. That part was weird. I didn't really understand why he was there. That kid, if there was ever, like, a highlight, that's gonna be the highlight. Have you ever seen her out of character? Love Quinn, like
The actress?
the actor. Yeah, have you ever seen her out of character? She's so bubbly. She's so lovable. She's super
Really?
sweet. Yeah. I saw a podcast with both Joe and her on it, and Joe, like, for all intents and purposes, he's pretty like he's not obviously Joe, but like Penn Badgley he has a very dark, like, deep voice. He's very calm. He's very relaxed.
He's a serial killer.
Yeah,
In real
but
life.
like her, I think her actress name was Veronica, something like that.
I think so.
She's like, hi, super bubbly on the podcast. She's like laughing. I'm like, it's funny when
You're basically like, oh my god, you're a girl.
well, no, but it's like I guess when you only see an actress off of one show, that's your personality of her, basically. At least in my eyes. Like I haven't seen Penn Badgley in anything else besides you. I don't even think he was in Gossip Girl.
Something like that, yeah.
He's in Gossip Girl. I haven't seen it either. But but yeah, seeing her personality was so bubbly. I was like,
So like
that's
basically,
funny.
what you're saying is
We
miss love.
I would fuck the living shit out
Okay,
of her.
that's
She's so
I swear,
fucking-
you have this moment every episode.
She's so hot.
You just break the complete conversation just to say I would have sex with that.
Come on, you told me you wouldn't?
Of course I would.
Okay.
Love.
She's so hot. The fact that he got to make out with her, that kid, that can be him, man.
That kid.
The kid that she has the affair with.
Oh yeah.
I forgot his name. Will? What's his name again?
Something like that.
No, it's a bit more weirder than that. I don't think
Oh,
it's
William. That's a weird.
No, it's
name.
not William. Actually, no, Will was technically that was Joe's backup name. Theo.
It's not that weird of a name.
Yeah, it was Theo. I knew it was something. It was Theo. It's Victoria. It's Victoria Pendretti. Yeah. No, she was hot. Anyways, yeah.
You have a serious problem.
No, I definitely miss her character. I definitely miss Love as a character. It's a shame that she had to die the way that she did.
It's like between Love and Kate, Love just wins by like a mile.
Yeah, no, 100%. No, Kate is not interesting enough for me to.
However,
be like,
a scene I did like in the new season was the coffin flop. You know what I'm talking about? Where they lift up the chest and the body flows up.
That was
I
pretty
immediately
funny.
thought of the show I Think You Should Leave. Remember we watched an episode
Yeah,
and the body falls up?
yeah,
As soon as he boom,
Yeah.
a coffin flop. That's wonderful.
Yeah, that part was pretty
I
funny.
laughed hard at that.
I think the one thing I do like about Joel in this season,
His beard and haircut are pretty nice.
Yeah,
they suit him very well.
Yeah, they should have. His dress is fucking. Like, they dressed him amazingly. It's his desire to not really like he doesn't want to be.
He's
in a
very
relationship.
boring this episode.
Well, not
this
boring,
season.
but like he really wants to stay away. Like,
yeah, and it's making it boring.
well, not boring, but like
it was fun at first, but then it's like, can you just be yourself again?
Well, see, that's the thing, though, right? We're so used to him being.
He was an anti-hero, and now he's just a hero.
I know, but not even anti-hero, but like we're so used to him being this like fucking horny ass motherfucker just wants to fuck every woman that he finds attractive, and in this season it flips it. I guess I'm not saying it's my favorite season. By far, it's not for sure.
It might be my least favorite.
Definitely,
thus far.
Definitely my least favorite. But like, what I will say is that, if I'm looking at it from a writer's standpoint, from a character development standpoint, I think it's well done, because even with Phoebe, that whole scene with the whole cocks in the room, that shit fucking blew my mind. And she was like, I always get a model of all my lover's dicks. I'm like, that is wild. Where do I sign up? But I was like, but the fact that he doesn't want to do it is interesting. I find that, because old Joe would have been like, let's fucking go. Like,
I don't think so. Because he would get obsessed with women and then
he was so
just them, right?
Well, not obsessed with them, but he would still. Okay, think about it. When he was still dating Love, he fucked around with the.
Yeah, but that's when Love was being too independent and all that, though.
Was it? Yeah, was that the?
Because remember, the end of the second season, he's already finding someone else. Right?
Oh, okay, true.
But he becomes obsessed with one person, and then I don't think he really messes around them.
Was Beck though? He doesn't do it with Beck.
Exactly.
With Beck was just strictly.
Beck
her.
was goddamn.
Beck was goddamn.
And a slave.
Yeah. I guess so. Yeah. I don't know. I just thought like. Because he's not. Because this is I mean, he's kind of obsessed with Kate, but I think I find it interesting. I felt it was so forced. It was like. First of all, who the fuck buys a flat across and then like?
I was gonna bring it up. Those windows are
like,
retarded.
Yeah. Like, first of all,
they keep staring at each other. Yeah. Close the blinds.
No, I'm sorry. If I have a flat and I see someone across and they look at me, I'm walking away. I'm not gonna continue looking at you.
Dude, I would never open the blinds. If it was so nice out that I had to open them, I would open them, and when I saw someone else, I closed them. Like the whole season, just those windows are like a star, starring Joe, starring Kate, starring windows. It's retarded.
Yeah, and it's like masturbates on the couch. I'm like, dude, like your windows are wide open.
She can see clear as day, and she knows. I swear, if you've been living there for more than a week, you know.
Like that is a pedophile's paradise.
Exactly.
That fucking flat. Oh man. Anyways. I'm still excited for next month. I'm excited to
see the rest of it.
Yeah, I'm hoping that maybe with the reviews or whatever they get in this season.
If you're gonna say what I think you're gonna say,
that like
I'm gonna call you an idiot. Okay.
What?
Go on.
I just hope that they take the information that they caught in the reviews and they like I don't know change it or.
So you are retarded. That's what I thought you were gonna say.
There's
no time to change all that.
Not change it, but like
it's not Marvel where they can do reshoots on a dime like they have billions of dollars behind them.
They have a good bit. I feel
Netflix no. With this whole thing, the dress thing.
Well, I mean,
first of all, there's not enough time. There's not enough money.
That's about it. They got a month.
A month is nothing.
They got time. They got time.
between editing and writing and acting.
I have to
and
put a feeling
shooting.
it's already like 90% done. Dude.
I think this is just a tactic for ratings. Because
Probably.
rather than having one
work.
big release, here's the season. You have two now. You have two reasons to say here's the season
Yeah.
twice, so double
Yeah.
the advertising.
Yeah. No, maybe.
Double the
it's
hype.
It's possible. If it is, good on them because it worked. But yeah, no.
I mean, I'll finish the season. I just hope it gets better.
Yeah, I'm gonna finish
That's
it. I'm not sure if they're gonna get another Sex Education. That's the other show I loved.
I was interested in that one. I don't
Really?
I remember what season. It might have been 3.
Oh man, you gotta continue, man.
Does it get better?
It gets better. Well, okay.
I stopped watching when the trans person got.
Okay, it gets stupid there, gets through that part, and then it gets better.
It gets back. Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Okay, this bleeds into my Euphoria update.
Oh god, here we go. Like I said, you know what's funny? I watched the music video again after we talked about it, like the song.
That ending?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's terrible.
It's terrible? So it's not just me. Okay.
Yeah, no, it's
cool.
bad. I love
Anyways.
Zendaya, but that song was awful.
My Euphoria update, part 3, I think?
Yeah.
Okay. So
I
remember
love
last
that.
time I said those two episodes were shit?
Every time you talk about it, you get a little bit more gay. I hope you realize that.
I do?
Yeah.
Alright.
You were so passionate last week, it was like hilarious.
It was terrible, okay?
Go ahead.
Anyways,
Go ahead, girl.
the show,
Slay.
I watched 2 episodes again.
Yeah?
This time, so like, what happened was, the show completely redeemed itself
Okay.
with this diner episode. Do you remember that episode?
No.
You've seen the show, you don't remember anything?
Dude, I watched it when it came out. I have bad memory. I don't
Okay,
know,
anyway.
I don't know what the fuck I had for breakfast yesterday. I want to say it's toast, but I could be
It was
wrong.
definitely toast. Anyway, there's an episode that takes place solely in a diner.
Okay.
And it's just Zendaya and her sponsor conversing.
Okay.
But the things they talk about are so well written, and it's wonderfully shot, it's incredibly paced. It's legit 40 minutes of nothing but that, and it's so well done, I'm like, this is it. This is the quality I wanted since like the first episodes. It's back, baby. I'm like, let's go. Get us back in this like ridiculous drama that's well done. That episode ends, I'm like, let's do another one. What's the next episode? Copy paste of that exact same episode, but it's with my least favorite character, and she's in therapy. I'm like, I thought this bitch ran away. Why is she back? So Jules is in therapy, talking about her lame life and how it's not even that bad, but she makes it out to be as bad as she possibly can. And what we find out is she is not a she is a he, it's a trans person, and then I turned off the episode.
Did you finish it?
I didn't fit. It was 20 minutes in, I'm like, this can't be the whole episode like the last episode, right? I skip ahead, it's nothing but that, and I'm like, I can't.
You
I
gotta
just
finish it,
can't.
dude. Dude, the show's bad on purpose. You have to finish it.
It's not bad on purpose, it's good, and then it gets bogged down with terrible things like that.
You gotta finish.
Jules went from a Jules to a Julian.
That is the experience of Euphoria. You gotta watch even the bad.
It's I'm so annoyed. It's like a roller coaster. It started off so high, dipped severely around episode 5.
Yeah.
And I think this is episode 8 was the comeback with the diner scene, episode. And then this is episode, I don't remember, it's episode 9 or 10 or something, and it's so awful, I can't do it. And it's not even that I hate trans people, it's just I'm sick and tired of seeing them everywhere I look. You throw a rock at a high school, it's gonna hit a trans kid.
Very thin line you're watching. You're walking on a very thin line right now, but yeah.
Why is that?
I'm not gonna go down that path.
Dude,
Fuck
they
that.
can't fight?
See?
They can't fight?
See? That's why I'm not going down that path. No.
You're a man? I'll hit you like a man.
You're not gonna get me. No. You're gonna cancel all by yourself. Well.
Yeah.
That's your longest. That's the longest segment of what you watched it.
No, I think last week's was even longer.
Yeah?
Longer rant.
Okay.
Or no, with you is definitely longer.
Yeah.
You're right. You're absolutely right.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. Anyway.
So that's what we're watching.
Yeah.
May or may not finish Euphoria. We're definitely gonna finish you.
Yeah.
But that's only in
March.
March.
March
Do I have to
15th.
wait that long?
Yeah. It's not that bad.
Yeah. Tell us what you guys think of you.
Yeah.
Should I quit Euphoria? I think I'll quit Euphoria.
Don't
We'll see.
quit it. Don't quit it. It's
I'm
funny.
so annoyed.
It's funny.
It was so good.
It's
and
funny
satisfying.
though. It's funny. I like it. I like watching you get into it.
It hurts my soul.
It's the show.
I just want to see Nate break people again. That was fun. That was some good fun.
You're not.
Does he not come back?
As far as I remember, I don't think he does.
It's the dumbest. It's like that's the plot, and then they forgot about it. It's retarded.
The show is so bad. That's why I love it.
Dude,
That's
no.
why I watched it. I watched it all. I was like, that's the worst, best experience I've ever had.
Dude, Nate's the villain,
Dude,
and then they forget about him. So anyways, that's what we're watching. That's what happened
Yeah.
in the world. Watch it for the UFOs. They're gonna get you.
Yeah.
Don't breathe in any bad chemicals.
And watch you.
I completely missed a story that I want to talk about. Well, we ran out of time. I'll save it for
Okay.
next week.
All right,
it's
save
a
it for next week.
disgusting story. I cannot wait to tell you about
I'm very excited. And go Chiefs.
it.
You're gonna go Chiefs. That one.
Dude, they named themselves the
It's gonna
Chiefs.
get canceled.
Hey, Chief.
The decision rests with you. Rests with you.